Welcome bitches, one and all, to my reaction to episode 1, 2 and 3 of SKAM France. Now, as some of you may know, I did begin reactions to SKAM France a few months ago. However, schedule-wise and everything made it a bit hard to get the time to record and edit them, and at one point I even moved to doing them as a Patreon-only show. However, it's at the point now where I've got a lot more time on my hands and I've got a lot more time to give SKAM France as an actual show. So the way I'm going to do it is season 1 definitely, I'm going to be doing them in groups of 3. So I'll be doing 1 to 3, 4 to 6, and 7 to 9. And they will go up on Patreon and YouTube as those sets, rather than doing them episode by episode. And this is simply because I know that season 1 is very similar to SKAM OG, which I have seen and I adore. And especially episodes 1 to 3, because I've already seen them of SKAM France. So it's going to be very familiar, and so I won't have a lot of fresh reactions to them, if you know what I mean. So I thought it best to chop them up and put them together in groups of 3 so that there's more content per viewing, if you know what I mean. Whether this will continue onwards, I don't know. I know season 2 is meant to be quite familiar, so I'm thinking I might start with episodes like 1 to 3 of season 2, and then if it felt right, go from there. But I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll just have to see when we get there. So in terms of what I know, as already stated, I have seen episodes 1 to 3 of SKAM France, and also I've seen SKAM OG all the way through. So, saying that, I haven't actually seen season 4 of SKAM OG, because I don't know, I adored it so much that I could never bring myself to finish it. Have you ever had that, where, I know that once I've seen season 4, I won't have any SKAM left of the original, and, I'm gonna watch it one day. I'll probably record my reactions to it, I haven't got there yet. So we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, going into it with a lot of knowledge, heavy knowledge, but I'm still hoping it'll be nice and fresh, because there's a new cast, a new feel. They'll have to adapt certain things from the old one. Like, obviously, they're not going to do the Roospoos, as that is a Norwegian tradition. So I don't know what the French version would be. I don't know a lot about European schooling, like, country by country. Because it's not really something that you explore unless you watch a show like this that's based in a French high school. So yes, I'm excited to get back into the world of SKAM. So without further ado, let's begin.
À travers le monde,
oh yeah.
Mentalité aspire au libre-échange.
Classic Jonas beginning.
Mais en fait, c'est quoi le style? Laisse-le tomber.
Ingrid. Bitalkies.
Bon, à votre avis, qui a eu 14
There
au
he
DM le
is.
plus dur de toute l'année?
Isak was my favourite character in OG. Closely followed by Evan. It is weird going into a show knowing the secrets, if you know what I mean. Now I've got to learn the days of the week as well.
Yo, ça va?
Salut, Yann il est avec toi?
Yann? Pourquoi tu me demandes ça?
Vous êtes pas parti chez Tom tout à l'heure?
Bah si. Mais je suis pas resté longtemps, je suis parti direct.
En fait, t'as calé que Sarah elle a mis des fossiles.
Genre Sarah, elle a des fossiles.
Je te jure, va voir sur la photo d'Insta d'Ingrid. Elle a mis des fossiles, la meuf elle se prend pour Kim Kardashian genre.
Waouh. Mais t'es au courant que ça lui va pas du tout?
T'as vu?
Are you aware that doesn't suit her at all?
Je te laisse, Yann.
Ah ouais? Tu allais faire quoi? Ok, la gênance. Adieu.
T'es bête ou quoi? Ma mère elle est pas là. Je passe par la porte.
Ah.
En vrai tu veux mourir. Attends mais... T'étais chez Tom jusqu'à maintenant là? Je viens d'avoir Lucas, il m'a dit que vous étiez partis il y a hyper longtemps.
Ouais, bah, lui il est parti, mais pas moi.
Ok.
Tu me fais pas confiance.
Ah si?
Non, tu me fais pas confiance. Hein?
Si, je te
Dis-le.
fais confiance. Je te
Dis-le.
fais confiance. Je te fais confiance.
Ah ouais, t'es sûr?
Oui, je suis sûre.
Bah, par contre, t'es vachement plus lourde que t'en as l'air.
Oui, bah t'es pas le mec le plus baraqué que je connaisse.
Get him.
Pour moi, c'est Océane. Tu peux m'appeler Océ parce que
Oh, I
tout le monde
love
ici
these
m'appelle
two.
Moi, c'est Igor. Et la soirée?
Océ. La nif d'Adrien. Bah bien sûr qu'elle est invitée. Tout le monde est invité. Ces darons ont privatisé un bar, s'il te plaît.
Un bar.
Un bar.
B-A-R.
Ouais, en fait j'ai fait une fausse manip avec mon téléphone et du coup j'ai passé l'invite.
Mais il y a pas de problème, je te réinvite.
You ain't getting out of this, Emma.
T'as dit qu'on allait à la soirée demain?
Quoi?
Bah parce que ça va être charmé parce que le lieu il est complètement...
It is weird not seeing, the original cast.
Ils sont archi cool.
Ouais, mais on les connaît
I
pas.
miss my Norda.
C'est pas grave, il y aura tout le monde, il y aura les secondes, il y aura tout le monde.
Mais Lucas, il peut venir avec nous ce week-end? Allez, il a rien de prévu, je vais pas laisser tout seul, non?
Oui, Lucas peut venir.
Moi Ouais. C'est où je peux venir?
À la baraque de ma tante, gros, y a personne du week-end.
Mais non. Si, vas-y, je suis en mec,
Ouais,
gros, je
t'es
viens.
chaud
Je suis en mec, je viens.
C'est à une condition, vous venez tous les deux à l'anniversaire d'Adrien demain, ok?
Demain, c'est mort.
Pourquoi?
Bah, on a le concert de Big Flo et Oli.
Putain, j'avais complètement zappé, Emma.
Oh, mate.
Non, c'est vrai, je sais qu'on devait y aller tous les deux, mais voilà, on a pris les places il y
Ouais,
a
c'est bon,
longtemps et
vas-y,
tout.
tu me saoules.
Mais non, mais arrête, allez.
Oh, you fucked up, mate. That feels so shitty when you like, you say I'll do this if you do this, and then they just bomb it on you after you've already done it. I'd be pissed. That's pretty cute. Pretty girl. Oh, we get introduced to like Vilda, Chris, and Nora.
Viens checker ton booty avec nous.
Ouais. Ouais, je vous vois. À tout à l'heure.
I do love those two. But the cast of the French one is just also, well, the other one as well, but like, they're also pretty. Where did they find all these people? That look, Jesus. That was the look of pure, like, disgust.
Tu me manques, Ingrid. Fais un truc, s'il te plaît. N'importe quoi.
Don't think you want to hear what she has to say?
La prochaine fois, maquille-toi moins.
Yep.
Tu ressembles à une pute.
Whew. Lovely words, Ingrid. Oh, there she
J'ai
is.
une théorie. Les filles qui traitent les autres filles de putes ont 90% de chances de choper une MST avant 18 ans.
Sérieux?
C'est super sérieux. Attends, j'ai mené une étude très poussée, demande à mes cobayes. Ouais, c'est Manon.
Manon.
Je sais.
Manon.
Bon, bah j'y vais. On se retrouvera sans doute plus tard. Salut.
Salut.
Oh, don't listen to her, love.
Ça va? Tu veux que j'appelle quelqu'un, une de tes potes? T'es sûr?
Et Alex?
Alex.
Alex?
Right. We just need Sana now.
Ah, tu sais où est Alex? Ouais. Il est là-bas sur la scène avec la casquette.
No. Not that Alex. Fucking penetrator Chris. Ugh.
On va la faire ta méga teuf des secondes et sans elle.
Non, mais attends, même le lieu, j'ai payé. La caution,
Venue.
j'ai tout fait.
Tu vas la récupérer ta thune, c'est une caution, ça se garde pas.
Je t'ai ramené Alex.
Me voilà. Bonsoir.
Non, mais c'est Alex. En fait, on était en train de parler. Ça vous dérange pas si on finit notre conversation?
It's always a very awkward and rude interaction on her part, but oh well. I do like how they all like came together very awkwardly, and yet they formed like this just tight-knit group of... Oh, I love them together. I love that group of friends. Fucking amazing soundtrack. Hmm. Oh, love. I wonder if like my favorite characters are gonna change simply by like this different actor's portrayal, if you know what I mean. Like I loved them all, but like certain characters just like spoke to me. Like Vilda. Vilda just, I fucking love Vilda. I just want to like hug Vilda and like just be her best friend. I feel like Manon gives a different vibe than Nura. I've hardly seen her, but she definitely gave like a different feel.
Lucas, putain. Ah, mes yeux, les gars.
Ah, mais il est relou ton pote, je savais, là. Tu sais qu'on peut encore le virer, hein.
It's so awkward.
Il est quelle heure? Emma?
14h10.
14h10?
They're at the cabin now, aren't they? That's such a cool shot. That look.
Il se passe quoi entre Yann et Ingrid?
Quoi?
Il se passe quoi entre Yann et Ingrid?
Qu'est-ce que j'en sais?
Isn't he buying weed? If I remember right.
tu me demandes ça à moi?
Je sais pas, parce que t'es son meilleur ami, peut-être.
I mean, if he's his best friend, he's not going to talk about it to you, love. It's always a tricky one when in regard to like cheating and that. Like, if you're the best friend and you know, do you say? I feel like I would say to my best friend, like, listen, I can't deal with this anymore. You're gonna have to say something, or I'm gonna have to tell them because it's not right. You know? But you can't just like straight out ask the best friend, like, what's going on between them. It's a very tricky situation.
Yann, quelle est la capitale de la Papouasie-Nouvelle-Guinée?
Port Moresby.
Who fucking knows that? Jesus.
Ok, Emma?
Geography was not my forte at all.
Bah, tu veux jouer quoi?
Action ou vérité?
Sneaky.
Action.
T'allais pas dire la vérité en même temps? Il se passe quoi?
Je sais pas.
Just takes a complete turn, turns into a murder mystery. Fucking hell, mate.
T'es sérieux là?
Quoi? Il m'a demandé s'il pouvait venir, j'allais pas le dire.
Oh bah non.
Oh non. Détends-toi un peu, t'es tout le temps tendu, toi.
I mean, you're actively hiding, like, secrets from her and she's being a bit distant. You should put two and two together, mate. And just be honest.
T'as besoin d'aide pour préparer le déjeuner?
Non. C'est bon, vas-y.
Ok.
Nice of him to offer. I feel like you should have stayed anyway, but... Dish your own dinner, you wanker.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait?
Tu veux qu'on en parle devant tes potes là, t'es sûr?
Vas-y.
Alors déjà, premièrement, hein, on devait être tous les deux ce week-end. Voilà, donc tu ramènes tout le monde, y a pas de problème, c'est pas grave. Ensuite, tu veux tellement faire le bonhomme devant ton pote que je te reconnais même plus. Et pour finir, t'envoies des messages à Ingrid alors tu sais très bien qu'elle me traite comme de la merde.
Ingrid?
Ouais.
Attends, c'est quoi le rapport avec Ingrid là?
Arrête de faire le mec, je sais très bien que tu lui envoies des messages.
Mais ça a rien à voir, je lui ai posé une question pour le cours de français.
Le cours de français? T'as rien de mieux là? Sérieux?
Bah non, on a un devoir à rendre. Qu'est-ce que je te dis?
Bon, très bien, puisque c'est le cours de français, vas-y. Montre-moi tes messages.
Texting your ex-girlfriend about French class just seems weird. I'm sorry, I don't even care if you land on good terms. Especially when she has such a bad relationship with your current girlfriend.
Est-ce que tu devrais lui parler?
Non, c'est bon, là. Elle va se calmer toute seule, on va manger. Allez, hop.
You should talk to her, but okay. Eat away. Leave her to cry in her bedroom feeling all sad. Hey. The group is coming together. And then he sweet talks her into forgiving him.
Emma,
What?
on se voit tout à l'heure, non? Je jure, si j'avais su que c'était aussi important ce week-end, je les aurais jamais invités.
I mean, you should have put two and two together and realized there was a weekend where you're going away with your girlfriend, like...
Ça l'était pour toi aussi. T'es la fille la plus cool que je connaisse. Les meufs dehors, elles sont soit chiantes, soit superficielles. Regarde-toi, toi t'es belle. Douce, intelligente. Et en plus t'es drôle. Moi je suis hyper content d'être avec toi.
Ah, pour quelqu'un qui avait rien à me dire, ça va.
Ah, alors j'ai géré, non?
You need to talk about the problem, though. You can't just compliment her and then get it brushed under the rug. I mean, we all know what happens as a result of all this, but... That was great. You get the fuck away from me.
Emma, ¿qué hace el personaje
I used to
principal
love
de esta historia, por favor?
Spanish in school. Not for a couple of years. We had a really bad teacher, but my teacher in my final year was just, I love her. Makes such a difference when you have a teacher who's actually passionate about a subject.
J'habitais à Madrid avant de venir vivre ici. C'est pour ça. Je connais pas beaucoup de gens.
How long was she in Madrid? Was it just a year?
Et toi, c'est quoi ton excuse?
Pourquoi?
Pas avoir d'amis?
Forte odeur corporelle.
Alright, so we've got 2 out of 5. We need the other 3.
Salut.
Hey.
On peut discuter?
Ouais? Tu veux une place?
Non, juste toutes les deux.
Ah ouais, ok, tiens. J'arrive.
Oh, damn, she got friends.
J'ai adoré parler avec toi la soirée, mais je sais plus si je me suis présentée. Moi, c'est Daphné.
Moi, c'est Emma.
Lisa, ça t'intéresserait de faire partie de notre groupe?
Crew.
Alex et moi, on a déjà réservé un lieu.
Genre pour faire une fête?
Ouais. En fait, c'est pas une fête, c'est la fête. C'est la fête la plus ultime de la vie avec les meilleurs DJ, du champagne open bar toute la nuit et des mecs.
That costs monies, my darling. I don't know what your plan is, but...
Salut, tu vas bien?
Oui.
Ouais, et toi? Ça va.
Salut. Salut. T'es une amie d'Emma?
Ouais, on peut dire ça comme ça.
Tu viens?
Où ça?
À notre réunion, on va organiser une fête pour devenir des meufs ultra stylées et il y aura les meilleurs.
Oh, love. Popularity is not everything.
Ok, je vois.
Du coup, t'es OP?
Honestly, I'd much rather just like fly under the radar at school
C'était
than
pas trop mon
be
truc, les réunions
popular.
Superware pour organiser des soirées décadentes.
Ça, tranquille? Tranquille?
Hey, there she is.
Tu peux venir vendredi soir?
Carrément. Cool. Comment vous vous connaissez?
On va à la même mosquée.
Non, mais elle déconne, hein. On est ensemble en allemand.
Et du coup, ma soirée, ça t'intéresse?
My party.
Je croyais que quand t'étais voilée, t'avais pas le droit de...
Pas le droit de quoi?
Bah, les soirées, tout ça.
C'est vrai. D'ailleurs, nos familles menacent de nous la payer si on a le droit de connaître nos soirées.
Oh, Daphne. That's always what made me a bit like hesitant of Vilda when I first watched OG, was that scene.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Alex,
Yeah.
on peut vraiment pas venir.
Bah, pourquoi?
Bah, elle a l'air super cool. Ce serait trop bien qu'elle vienne avec nous.
Attends, nous? Depuis quand tu fais partie de notre groupe?
Right now, bish.
Salut.
Wow.
Calm down. Who has like a liter of normal Coke for lunch? What the fuck?
Alors, notre gros point fort pour la soirée, c'est le lieu.
Ouais. En gros, elle a réservé une salle avant de se faire éjecter par le croix Ingrid. Mais du coup, elle peut pas récupérer la caution.
Ok, alors merci beaucoup, Alex. Et j'ai calculé notre budget.
How are they going to make their money?
Entrée 15 €. T'es sérieuse?
15 euros?
Mais attends, notre fête, faut que ce soit la plus
I
importante
mean,
de
10
l'année pour tout le lycée, en fait.
max. Even then.
Quoi?
Tu perds ton temps avec ton budget.
Allô? C'est grâce au budget qu'on garde la situation sous contrôle, en fait.
Un budget, ça sert à rien si personne vient à notre fête.
Ok, et pourquoi personne viendrait?
Yeah. You're not exactly the most popular peeps.
Écoute, Daphné, on va pas s'entendre si t'es tout le temps dans le déni. C'est si dur pour toi d'accepter qu'on est des loseuses?
Yeah.
Ah, parce que maintenant, tu te considères aussi comme une loseuse, en fait.
À ton avis? J'ai 16 ans en France et je porte le voile. Au pire, je fais peur. Au mieux, on croit que je suis soumise. Donc la plus grosse loseuse ici, je crois que c'est moi.
Didn't they just bring out a law in France that was like very bad for people with hijabs? Can't remember what the law was, but it was like, I remember reading it and be like, what the fuck?
Ok. Et comment tu comptes t'y prendre pour que les gens super cool du lycée viennent à
I
la
need to
soirée
look into that
organisée
after.
par les plus grosses loseuses du lycée?
Qui a un mec ici? Désolée, mais tu vas devoir le larguer.
I mean, it's not the worst idea. We still haven't seen William yet. Is that this episode?
Faut être réaliste. On doit utiliser les armes qu'on a pour obtenir ce qu'on veut.
Ok, mais pourquoi nous et pas toi?
Je te laisse deviner.
Donc, nous on se sacrifie et toi rien. En gros, pourquoi on aurait besoin de toi?
Whoa.
Vous aimez pas mon idée? Vous trouvez que c'est horrible? Alors je vous conseille des trucs.
I love Sana, but these early episodes are very like, she doesn't come across in the best light.
Après, c'est qu'une option. Si elle aime vraiment son mec, elle suivra pas mon conseil. Elle est assez grande pour choisir d'elle-même.
Spilling that tea.
Attends, comment ça, Emmanuel, t'as conseillé de me larguer? Elle vous dit de faire des trucs et vous la suivez comme des moutons?
Do you see her breaking up with you right now?
Non, mais tu vois pas, t'es aveugle.
Uh-oh, Mama's home.
Ça va, chérie? Ça va, toi?
Je suis claquée.
J'ai cru que l'avion décollerait jamais.
C'est vrai?
Et ton week-end?
Bah avec Ingrid et Sarah, à la campagne. C'est bien passé?
Putain, j'ai hyper faim.
Pardon? C'est toujours pareil. Maman à manger, maman mes lunettes, maman mes affaires, maman...
Aww. Bit awkward.
Emma, je peux te parler?
Ouais.
Alors, j'ai une question. Et j'ai genre grave besoin de ton avis.
Vas-y.
Est-ce que tu penses vraiment qu'Iman peut faire...
Oh my god, Daphne. Let it go.
Non mais...
She was a bit harsh when she said it, but like she said, it's up to you. You make your own decision in life. I don't know, I just love Sana, so I can't really look at Iman badly, if you know what I mean.
Hello.
Oh god. Hi, Alex.
Je croyais que tu connaissais aucun terminal.
Bah, j'en connais pas.
Et lui, c'est quoi? C'est un des mecs les plus populaires du bahut.
Mais grave, c'est le meilleur pote de Charles.
C'est qui, Charles?
Tu sais pas qui est Charles? Attends, Emma.
Charles. How do you pronounce that with their accent? I can't even hear it.
Ouais, c'est lui.
I'm just gonna say Charles, because with a French accent, that that sounds impossible. Oh. He's pretty gorgeous. Oh, love. Tone it down. I'll give her that. I'll give her that. He's pretty good looking.
Tu suis Alexandre sur Instagram?
Non.
Fais-le.
Je veux pas me rapprocher de lui, j'ai un mec, vous comprenez pas en fait.
Je vous ai dit que ça allait être un problème.
Écoute, Emma, j'ai pas dit sortir avec lui, j'ai dit...
Exactly. He's a teenage boy, love. It don't take much.
Prends même pas
Passe-moi
compte.
ton portable.
Uh-oh.
Elle fait quoi?
Elle est en train de liker toutes ses photos.
Mais t'es sérieuse là?
Dès qu'il t'envoie un message, tu lui réponds tout de suite. Et t'oublies pas de le draguer. Bon, je dois y aller.
Tchuss.
Salut.
A genuine fear.
Ça, la meuf,
I mean, it worked.
Un dîner, ouais, cool.
Ok.
Ouais, cool. Sounds so interested in this conversation.
Emma.
Vendredi.
Fucking love that cat emoji. Ooh. And she's in.
Qui t'envoie des textos?
Daphné.
Daphné?
Daphne. 100% Daphne.
Madame la trouve très cool. Attends, elle change d'avis, attention. Ah, les temps changent, monsieur. Oui. On sera bientôt plus assez bien pour elle, mon ami.
Oui, ça ne saurait tarder.
Did I just hear that lyric right?
Putain, mais t'es trop fort,
Okay,
meuf.
moving on.
J'aurais Charles, putain, regarde. Ça met trop bien.
Grosse soirée chez Théo vendredi soir. Ramène tes copines, surtout si elles sont aussi fraîches que toi.
She is in.
N'oublie pas qu'on est censé être des meufs cool.
Par contre, faut absolument qu'on amène une bouteille d'alcool par personne.
On va faire comment?
Yeah, exactly.
J'ai une idée. C'est carrément dingue, mais je
Absolutely crazy.
On rentre dans un magasin. On achète une bouteille chacune.
On n'a pas le droit de faire un plan. Ça, c'est vraiment
Arrête de
infaillible.
parler. Qu'est-ce que tu parles trop?
Oh, come on.
non.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean. I remember watching OG and feeling very hesitant about Sana myself. She's just very, upfront. Says what's on her mind.
Tu vas, Emma?
Pourquoi moi?
Bah, parce que t'es la plus jolie du couple.
I don't know the, French laws on drinking.
Ou pas?
Ouais, la plus adulte.
Like, ages and, like, the rules and all that.
Bah vas-y toi.
Excuse-moi, mais je suis pas crédible.
Mais d'où t'es pas crédible?
I feel like it is believable if Daphne did it.
Ok.
Oh my god. Is that a French law or just a store law?
Plan B. L'arabe du coin.
Can only certain stores sell alcohol past a certain point? I wouldn't make it very obvious outside of the store if this person is concerned about losing their license. As a risky and bold move. I fucking love this shot. This is like one of my favorite shots from OG. Them walking down the road with their alcohol. Squad! It's so nice seeing them together. Oh. Oh my god, that's awkward.
Ouais.
Oh my god. Kind of fucked up there, Emma. Daphne, calm down. She's going fucking insane. Oh, that look. She has got that, like, bitch stare pinned down.
C'est la meuf qui t'a traité de pute, non?
Ouais, c'est bien ça.
C'est gênant.
Oh, that, like, look and grin that he gives. No.
Il a proposé qu'on s'isole, je crois qu'il veut qu'il se présente. Mais non, c'est trop bien. Vas-y.
Go, you slutty girl.
Chaud d'œuf.
Ouais, c'est une vraie coquine avec ce mec.
Ah bon.
Hey.
Oh. Ça veut dire plutôt.
Soit il te mate, soit c'est un cyborg.
Arrête de me regarder, je t'en supplie, il va venir.
Don't know what I'd do if I had a guy, like, creepily staring at me like that.
S'il te plaît.
Tu sais quoi? Tu lui parles politique, ça va le faire fuir direct.
Non, s'il te plaît.
Oh. Oh, I'd go with her.
Pourquoi tu me regardes depuis tout à l'heure? C'est malsain un peu.
Non, mais je te regarde pas du tout, J'étais en train de
I
penser.
thought you were the one staring at her, mate.
Je trouve ça dramatique.
Oh ouais. Désolé, je suis trop bourré pour parler de politique là.
Ah, t'aimes pas la politique?
Je m'en fous en fait.
That's amazing.
Moi, j'aime bien parler. J'aime bien discuter des fois et avoir des discussions. Ouais.
T'es une petite intello en fait.
Ouais, voilà.
Moi j'aime bien. C'est sexy.
Oh no. Oh. Not the best start to your road to popularity. But get fucked. Oh. Nice. Nice, Alex. You stick up for your friend.
Toi, qu'est-ce que tu veux, toi? Casse-toi!
Fuck you. Such a bitch.
Ça te fait rire, toi? Toi aussi, ça te fait rire?
Oh les meufs.
Lovely. Yes, that was SKAM France. I did really enjoy these few episodes. I like doing them in threes. I definitely think this is the way I'm going to go from now on. It's nice to... Because, I don't know. Especially with 1 and 2, I know that they're quite similar. And I felt while recording it that I wasn't having as much of a reaction because I know what's going to happen to a certain degree. And I know things that I shouldn't know, if you know what I mean. Like, I know about Emma's boyfriend is talking to Ingrid because he's getting, like, weed off of her and whatever, or her brother, whatever the storyline was. I know that something happens with Emma and Alex, which then causes a divide between her and her boyfriend. It's like things that I shouldn't know that's, like, going to affect my reacting. But in regards to the actual show, I am really enjoying it. I am enjoying it. It's nice to see the characters again. It's weird to be watching something where you're, like, you're waiting for your... like my Sana, my Nura, and you have these other people coming along. It's gonna take some getting used to, but I am very excited to keep going. Yeah, I think this is the first ever show I've watched that's in French. I did find that watching 3 episodes in a row, reading subtitles, like my brain was feeling a bit dead by the end, as I haven't seen a show with... I watch shows with subtitles on, like, all the time, like, even English speaking shows I always watch with subtitles on, just so you, like, I don't know, you get more, you know that you've read everything that they want you to know, if you know what I mean. Whereas when you're just listening, I find that you miss a few things. So I've always liked having captions on, but from another language and having to read it, my brain does feel a bit dead right now, but, you know, it's worth it. Throughout the episode, I've written notes. I've got all of their names down. I still don't know who Jonas is, like his counterpart. I'm probably going to look that up after. I need to learn the days of the week, so I know what's like going on that front. And yeah, just general things. Maybe people can comment down below. I need to know stuff like, what's the age limit for buying alcohol in France? Like, what's the rule of the 9 p.m. rule? Is it a thing where certain stores can only sell until 9 and then you have to go to a different kind of store like they did? I don't know, I just find, like, cultural differences so interesting when we're all, like, so near each other. Like, in Europe, like, everyone's so near each other, but everyone has, like, slight differences to their laws. It's really interesting. I don't know how I feel about the difference of, like, you know, you got, like, the rusbus in Norway. Don't talk to me on my pronunciation of that. The French version is them just, like, doing a party at the end of the year. I don't know. Don't know how I feel about that. Like, there's not much else that they could do. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's such a Norwegian thing that to try and translate that into something that you could do in another country, it's a very hard task. I'm taking it with, like, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, you know? Because there's not really much else you could do except, like, a party, because they're trying to gain their popularity and all that. When it comes to, like, the characters and the actors more specifically, I am liking them. I don't have a problem with any of the actors in terms of their acting. The hesitance that I have is related to the fact that, like, this is the first remake I've seen, and so it's very strange to see my characters, but different. Like, I'm seeing, like, my Sana, my Vilda, and they're being played by different people. It feels wrong. But I don't know. I feel like once it starts to deviate from OG, it'll be a lot easier to handle. It's just at the moment, with it being so similar, it's weird. It feels like a recreation rather than its own thing. I think it was also because I've seen season 1 twice of OG, but I've seen season 2 and 3 only once, like the original watch that I did, because I loved them so much that I wanted to not ruin it by watching it so many times. Like, there have been shows and movies that I've watched so many times that I can't really watch them anymore because I know exactly what's going to happen. Whereas when I had SKAM, especially OG season 3, that, like, destroyed my soul with how beautiful and, like gut-wrenching that season was. And I don't know, I didn't want to, like, ruin it by watching again. But I know season 1 I've seen twice, and I've also seen these first 3 episodes of SKAM France before. So it felt very familiar, and I don't know, I feel like later on when I'm going to get into episodes that I haven't seen in ages and I won't really remember what happens. Like, I don't really remember the whole... Like, I'm remembering the consequences of storylines, but I don't remember how we get to those points. You know? Like, I don't know how to describe it. But like I said, as the season goes on, I think it'll be a lot less familiar and I'll actually be surprised by a few things. So yes, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below where you'll find my Patreon, where you'll be able to find the uncut reactions to SKAM France and all the other shows that I do. For SKAM France, it will be the next set of episodes will be already up on Patreon. So you're watching 1 to 3 on YouTube. 4 to 6 have just been put up on Patreon as uncuts as well. And that's how I'm going to do it week by week. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the reaction, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.